Gonna roll out the red carpet for him to come back to prison.
That was the
I don't
chief
think he's gonna accept that.
Man, come on, man. Man, if he accept that, something wrong. You know.
A second New Orleans home searched by U.S. Marshals in less than 24 hours.
We're told that when police actually arrived to that home that Jasmine just mentioned.
Today, tense moments, though, for many neighbors in New Orleans as a slew of officers swarmed a home in the 7th Ward.
Man, look, at this point, the Fed gotta be doing a scavenger hunt with no map, compass broken, eyes closed. Like, how you get outsmarted by a dude that been posting on the ground while y'all still knocking on random doors like y'all selling vacuums? Antoine Massey dropped that video like y'all got the wrong one, and ever since then, 12 been acting like they chasing ghosts in the French Quarter. Soon as this IG popped back up, you would have thought the whole NOPD caught a heart attack at once. Bruh had the internet going crazy, and all the while he ain't in cuffs. He posting selfies while the whole task force stuck on stupid. This page ain't just stopped at one video either. Nah, Massey went full-blown troll mode, dropping pics, clips, and damn near hashtags saying catch me if you can. Like, imagine you supposed to be one of the most wanted men in Louisiana. Instead of laying low, you damn near setting thirst traps for the marshals. Bruh out here really trending, and the feds looking like background dancers in their own temptation video. They talking about they investigating new posts. New posts? Man, Instagram ain't a crime scene. Y'all better be up on that Waze app, cause clearly y'all been in the wrong location. Then here come this bounty hunter dude trying to flex his little resume like he the Antoine Whisperer, talking about his days are numbered. Man, sit your ass down somewhere. Just cause you got lucky once don't mean you getting a sequel. You either dumb, blind, or secretly hating if you think that boy is still floating around the inno like it's sweet. Massey way too calculated for that. The minute he dropped that video, you should have known he already was 10 steps ahead. The feds, man, they got no playbook, no strategy, not even a damn clue. They done already raided one house at the 7 walls on some we got a lead type shit. Guess what they found? Nada, zip, not even a shoelace. Whole raid went down like a bad episode of Cops. He kicked in the door, screamed real loud, and found a bunch of dust bunnies in disappointment. You ever seen a task force leave a scene looking embarrassed? That's what that was. They walked off like they was mad Orleans brothers ran out of gumbo. Meanwhile, Mayor LaToya Cantrell, man, please, Tita done dipped to France like she's running from the same damn problems. It's wild, cause the jail might not be technically under her umbrella, but she's still the face of the whole damn city. You the captain, baby. Can't abandon ship while it's on fire. But nope, sis said bon voyage and called it flight like it was spring break.
Earlier this month, the mayor traveled to Nice, France for a United Nations summit on rising oceans. The mayor faced steep backlash last month for traveling to Ottawa, Canada for the Canadian Federation of Municipalities conference, and a lot of that focus or attention came because the trip was 2 weeks after the jailbreak.
The city out here stressed. Kids asking if school gonna be safe. She taking selfies at the Alpha Tower, talking about self-care. Stop it. Don't get it twisted. This ain't her first time dipping either. That's trip number 2 since the jail popped open like a can of Pillsbury biscuits. She moving like the getaway driver instead of the mayor. And then she had the nerve to post a video while overseas telling other mayors how insulting the scrutiny been. Girl, what? Ain't nobody insulting you. We just asking why you treating the jailbreak like a damn staycation. You got folks trying to recall you in 2023, and now some saying the city ain't safe, and you talking about your feelings? If you don't go sit your I'm waiting on the Essence Festival head ass down somewhere.
Mayor Cantrell told elected leaders from across the country the scrutiny she faced has been disrespectful. Chris Joseph reports her comments raise questions about how she's representing the city and how she communicates.
Mayor LaToya Cantrell left New Orleans to attend the U.S. Conference of Mayors meeting. She complained to fellow mayors about the scrutiny she's faced while in office, then posted a clip on her city Facebook page. She referenced the failed 2023 recall.
So I was able to defeat that recall. But every step of the way, it has been, it's been a journey. It has been very disrespectful. insulting. Some cases kind of unmatched of this conference, a group of amazing leaders. You have given me the confidence to have the courage to lead with dignity, with respect, with love.
Every time the mayor has been put in an embarrassing situation, it's because of her choice.
Street talking though, they say she done checked out mentally, like she already halfway out the door. No press conferences, no plans, no nothing. Just it goes with a title. New Orleans feeling like Gotham City with no Batman. And she out here acting like she got VIP passes to every European disaster except the one in her own backyard. And even with all this chaos, the feds still running around like they're trying to catch a coconut at the Zulu parade. Wednesday, June 25th, boom, here come the circus back in town. Large police presence pop up in the 7 wall. Sirens tape the whole drama. Marshals and NOPD say they acting on the tip. Boy, if I had $1 for every fake tip they chase, I would buy the whole department a clue. This time they focused on a house off of Annette Street. Supposedly it was the hot spot, but guess what? Once again they left empty-handed. Mass is still chilling somewhere, probably watching y'all on the news laughing, eating a spicy bowl or some shit.
Yeah, officials tell me that they received a tip earlier this morning about Antoine Massey being at a home between Hope and Annette Streets. Earlier this morning, they did not find Massey. Now, on your screen right now, some video that shows just how large that police presence was. WDSU was here and saw SWAT, along with what appeared to be state police and NOPD. Many streets were blocked off as officials worked to check into that tip. They cleared the scene around 10 a.m.
It confirmed real fast Massey wasn't in custody. Like, yeah, we know, bruh. We saw his last IG post, remember? But wait, get wilder. Reporter Shay O'Connor, aka Newsbase Shay, who normally stays sharp, start posting up like going viral, was the only thing she was on. She hit her IG like she just dropped a Pulitzer Prize level story, bragging on a raid that turned up less good items than the garage sale. The streets ain't stupid though. Most folks peeped it for what it was, a straight clout grab. Like, girl, who you celebrating? That man still free, still posting, still giving y'all a slip. You got a whole task force looking like they need Google Maps and a miracle. Meanwhile, Massey probably out there somewhere eating crawfish and scrolling through comments like, damn, I'm viral. And look, this ain't a game. This real life. This supposed to be the best of the best. But right now, it looked like the A-team got called in and they still ain't passed orientation. At this point, City done turned into a Netflix miniseries. And Antoine Massey got that starring role, except he ain't acting. And 12 still trying to figure out what episode they on. You got the marshals moving off anonymous tips like it's 1996 and folks still using payphones. And let's keep it a buck. Every single tip they done follow ended up colder than your grandma deep freezer. All these manhunts and not one pair of cuffs to show for it. Every time they think they close, that boy Massey hit him with another post and it's right back to square one. Dude got the whole task force chasing likes instead of leads. Meanwhile, the feds out here wasting gas, time, and taxpayers' money like it's monopoly. They don't know whether to knock on doors or slide in DMs at this point. They acting like Antoine Massey gonna eventually just turn themselves in out of boredom. But that ain't how this playing out. If anything, that man making them look like interns on their first day. He got them questioning every shadow, every sound, every neighbor that blinked twice. And the funniest part, he done all this from behind the screen. That IG page working harder than their informants. Every time he posts, it's like he throwing the middle finger straight to the system. No caption needed. And while the feds running in circles, Mayor Cantrell out here running up sky miles. She got the whole city asking if she even live in New Orleans at this point. You the mayor and you more hard to find than the dude that escaped from jail? How that work? Where they do that at? She acting like she allergic to accountability. Like, sis, this your city. You ain't supposed to be disappearing every time the pressure come. Them old white folks out here terrified and she treating it like a minor inconvenience. She saying she ain't responsible. But if the city fall apart under your watch, guess what? You responsible because the black people paper, we good on that boy. We ain't tripping that he got the Fed running in circles. Let's not forget, this the same mayor who told a crowd of mayors overseas the backlash he catching is insulting. Nah, what's insulting is you dipping out while the city burning. What's insulting is people out here losing sleep, worried about safety, while you taking international field trips like you a damn college student. That recall effort in 2023, yeah, that ain't come out of nowhere. That came from being disconnected, dismissive, and dead wrong when it count. But all that noise aside, the reality is this: Antoine Massey ain't been touched. That's facts. Despite the media circus, the home rage, the grand speeches, and the so-called experts chiming in, dude's still out here. They don't know if he in another state, another city, or just around the corner laughing at him from the cut. What they do know is every single move they made has been a miss. Every tip they followed done ended in failure. And every time they mess up, Antoine Massey gained more control of the narrative. And bruh, if you ever needed proof this manhunt was a joke, just peep how that last raid went down. It came deep, tactical, gear and all, hitting the 2700 block of the next street like it was Iraq. Neighbors peeking through the blinds, kids scared to go outside, and all they came up with was disappointment again. They stood outside their house like they expected a movie ending. But the credits ain't rolled, cause the star of the show ain't even on set. That man was nowhere to be found, and they walked away like, we'll keep investigating. Nah, bruh, at this point, y'all need a new game plan. Then you got Shay O'Connor, who usually solid with her reporting, but even she slipped up this time. Shorty hit the ground, acting like her post going viral was more important than what was actually going on. Ain't no story when the main character ain't even show up. That came off more like a cloud move than journalism. The streets peeped it instantly. You bragging on the dry lead like you solved the case. That's like posting a selfie with a cold cup of coffee talking about, I did it. No, you didn't. You showed up and watched everybody else fumble. Truth is, the whole operation been looking more like a reality show than law enforcement. They got folks losing faith in the system while they running around getting outsmarted day after day. And Antoine Massey, he stayed quiet just long enough for the streets to get antsy. Then boom, new posts, new flex, new chaos. Dude ain't just on the run, he orchestrating the tempo. He the one pressing play and pause on the narrative, while the marshals still trying to catch up to last week. And now the pressure building heavy. Media reaching for stories. Neighbors getting tired of knocks at their doors. And 12 still acting like one of these fake tips gonna be the golden one. But the real ones know if Massey wanted to be caught, he would already be in cuffs. Right now, he's still 10 steps ahead. He got the city in suspense, the feds frustrated, and the streets watching like it's pay-per-view. Ain't no telling where the saga go next. But one thing guaranteed, the feds been losing. They losing time, losing resources, and more importantly, losing respect. You can't keep claiming progress when the only thing moving forward is Antoine Massey's follower count. If y'all gonna find him, y'all better move smarter, move faster, and stop falling for decoys and distractions. Right now, the whole thing look like a bad joke, and that boy Massey the only one laughing.